Hello everyone, JT here and welcome back to another brand new video on the channel, and today we're doing something a little bit different. So if you don't know, I enjoy playing FIFA and well, simply put it, I wanted to do a little bit of a thing about the promos, as if you don't know, I have played it since the start of the game and have really good knowledge about every single one. So today, I'm going to rank them all from worst to best. Now we're going to do it from oldest one to the newest one. So we'll be seeing some very old and, well, older promos going back to the start here. So firstly, we have all four of the Road to Knockout promos. These players include people like Bellingham, Van Dijk, and Harry Kane. Overall, from this promo, I don't remember packing anyone good. Promo was okay. It was start of the game, so these were the best cards of the game at the time, and yeah, they were pretty good. So I'll rank all four of them collectively in the same tier, and that will be B tier. So yeah, next promo was Trailblazers. This one I also don't remember much of, but I also remember it was actually pretty decent, I think, because there's like I remember Haaland, Bonmati, Dembele, Kvara, a few other players, a few bad ones as well, but like this is pretty good, I think. I wasn't the biggest fan of it though. I'll give this one C tier. Total Rush, I love this promo. Start of this year, right? This promo was amazing. The players we had Messi, Ronaldo, we had Mbappe, we had Zaire Emery, we had Salah, we had Lauren James, we had everyone. This was a really good promo for start game. I'm gonna give it 80. Let's Pro Centurions. Honestly, I don't remember this one, which is really, really weird because you think I would, but I don't. All I remember actually was a Rodri card, and maybe like there was like a few Evos out, but I didn't really like this, so this is my first D tier on this one. Ballon d'Or. I don't know if we should really be counting as a promo. I don't know why it's on here. I'm just gonna have to honestly rank it D tier. Yes, it was cool. We got to try some lines, but it's like didn't really lead to anything, so it's got the bottom B tier, D tier even. Track stars. This had a couple good cards, had a couple bad cards. It was like pretty mid overall. Pack weight was horrible. I'll give it C tier. Thunderstruck. Hands down, one of the best promos we have every year. This promo brings out so many amazing cards. Like this year we had like Mbappe, we had Jorginho icon, we had Hullet icon, we had icons, we had hero. Wait, no, we didn't have heroes, just had icons and pro players, but it was really good. So I'll have to give this an A tier, high of A tier. Ultimate Dynasty, nah, I don't really remember it. I don't really care about it. It was a pretty shocking promo. I didn't really like it at all. The only thing I remember from it was the Dino and Kaka glitch where you basically constantly got icons from one of those like player picks. So D tier, I guess. Globetrotters, C tier. All I remember, Salah and Odegaard. They seem good. Skill promo, but like not really the best promo we've seen all year. Next one is one of the best promos we've seen this year. Winter Wildcards. This promo, you had bare good players. We had our Haaland centre back card. We had two Viniciuses. We had two R9s. We had two Mia Hands. Two Kane Dalglish. We had everyone. The stops, they pulled out all the stops in this promo. Hands down, probably best promo of the year. I've got probably S tier. Actually, probably not promo of the year, but one of the best promos this year. So this goes in S tier. Foot, I give B tier. There were some good cards. There were some mid cards. There was some like overall stuff. I remember Liao, Lewa. One issue was the cards I don't think popped up at all from packs. Like on the base cards, you had to look at the back of the packs because it didn't have a walk animation for a bit, but I think they fixed it eventually. Next promo, Team of the Year, S tier. There's no doubt about it. Team of the Year is one of the best promos of the year because like you've got the best cards in the game until like Team of the Season. There was the best front three trio we probably had in the world was Salah, Vinicius, and Mbappe, which is pace, dribbling, and shooting perfect. Midfield was amazing. Defense was pretty good, excluding probably Grimaldo. And goalkeeper was actually also pretty good, both on both sides. Except for actually on one side we had Berger, but like the promo was a W. The normal mentions was amazing. You know, we had Haaland, we had Valverde, we had everyone good there. The icons were beautiful, especially the promo, like what it looked like. It just looks amazing. And then finally, well, actually not really finally, but next we have SD Pro. For some reason, the original thing that had this um didn't really show this one. I don't think it really counts promo. I'm gonna see it C tier because honestly it was not really good, but it was okay. Future Stars next, I give it an A tier. Reason why it's very important in my heart is in my FIFA team, on the second week of this, or whenever Yashin came out, I packed Yashin for one of the packs, and I was so happy with it. He's still my goalkeeper, and he's been going strong for over 250 games. Only player who's played more games is Zidane at 293, which is crazy. But the next promo, Grassroot Greats, I've got to give this again A tier. Reason why? There's actually a few reasons. Maradona came back. You got the free Evo, and well, plus the paid Evo, but like we'll just forget about that one. And the cards overall actually pretty good. We had Elise, we had McAllister, Fowdy. Actually, Fowdy's not really a big one. Ian Wright, Ribery. We had some good ones. We had some bad ones. But overall, this pro was amazing. And also, we had a cheap beast in Chanahoglu. He was amazing. His Evo potential was amazing there. And also, the chemistry is perfect. You got full chemistry on the card either way, which is really good. The next promo was Fancy Foot. Um, I like the promo, but not as much as Thunderstruck or Total Rush. So I'm going to give it a B tier. Now, from this promo, I did pack a couple good cards. I packed Nunez and Baku, who are pretty good cards overall. I also remember I packed Zanotti from the 90 times 4 they got, but forget about that. The two main players I got were there. They were really good. Pro was amazing. We had like good cards. Like we had Hazard, Matuidi, Cavara, Rodrigo, but at the end of the day, there were also so many common cards like Canu, Zaniolo, as I already said, Alexandro, and all them ones. So yeah, and then next promo we had was at birthday. That also goes in S tier. Actually ahead of one of our cards. Reason being, this promo not only brought back a lot of players to this game, including Beckenbauer, who's now in the new promo, but also brought back the Roma trio of Ibarbo, Jovino, and Dumbia, who are legends in their own right, and they're game heroes, and you can Evo them, even though it does cost about 1,500 FC points or 450,000 coins. It's still amazing because like you get to use them again when people haven't used them for a very long time, which is beautiful, man. Then the next promo we had after, actually, going back to that, we also had some crazy cards in that promo, including 95 Haaland, 95 VBD, 94 Leao. I think we had a 95 Dino. We had a 93 JJ. We had the Robo Trio got extra cool versions of their cards. There was Alaba, there was Musiala, there was Duran. There was Bacho, there was so many crazy cards in this promo. And every card was 5 star, 5 star. Heroes were amazing. The icons were amazing. You know, we had Govo, we had Govu, Marquisio, King, Smolarek, who I've got on my actual account. We've got obviously Dumbia, Barbo, Jovino, got JJ Kocha. And then in icons, we have Beckham, we have Dino, we have Campbell, we have we have Vieira, Dalglish, and these cards are amazing. They're all 5 star, 5 star as well. So that deserves to be an S tier. Then we have Dream Chasers. This was a little bit of a step back in promos, so I have to give it a B tier. The promo was a bit good, but also wasn't my favourite. See, there were good cards. There was Smolarek, Valverde, Bailey is that probably class him in good section because he was actually okay. There was obviously Mbappe, There was Kimmich, there was Martinez, there was Lewa, there was Kane, there was a few others. But admittedly, there was also all of the lower base tier versions of them. There was also Lorente though. And then the one issue with this also was it wasn't just the Champions League got it. They also got it in Europa League and Conference League. In Europa League, we practically had Krivikovic and Moreno, Avila and Palulu, who are pretty much fodder. Heroes, we got Cordoba, who's actually okay, even though small. Why would you give him aerial plus? We had Kessler, we had Lucio, who's probably the only dub from this. We had Lizarazu, and we had Kiel. So the heroes were pretty lackluster. Icons, we had Rivaldo, we had Van der Sar, we had Xavi, and we had Toram, as well as Raul and a couple others. Those were the main standouts. And then in Europa League, we had players like Kubo, Bentancur, Gray, and Cherky. So that's why I have to rank it in B. And then finally, the new promo, Immortals. Simply put it, this promo had so much potential, right? But no offense to the game, they kind of flopped on this. And because they flopped on it, I have to only give it 80. Now, the one thing, right, you're thinking is, oh, but it's got R9 cards and stuff. Do you know the probability of getting a good card from this promo? It's really slim to none. Like, if you're going to get a hero, the only two heroes who are actually decent in this first team is Bombastor and Ginola. The other two are Aljabar and Mustaboy. I'm not saying they're bad cards or bad players, but those two are the lower. Those two, Mustaboy and Aljabar, are seen as lower tier cards compared to Ginola and Bombastor. Pastor I would even class as a great card either, because like she's so small and she doesn't really have that physical compared to like Teo. And then the icons, merely, it gets a little bit worse because you have all the base cards. You have base Blanc, base Nedved. Yes, you have like higher rate cards, like you have R9, you have, I don't know, higher rate versions of cards, but the bases are too common and the cards overall, out of hundreds of packs I've opened, the best pull I've seen is a Zanetti on my account. And at the start of the promo I had 600 cards. I'm now down to 200, with coming out of that with barely any of them, with me only packing 4 of them, including Angra, which is painful. It's not even the good Angra. So, admittedly, it has to go in that tier. But overall, EA this year have done okay, and I'm hoping that when Team Season Village comes around, it's going to be better. But that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching this. It's been a pleasure making this for you, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.